Let me start with my usual disclaimer about poems. Don't get scared by them. They're not always hard. Just treat the question like any other question. Doesn't matter if it's a poem, it's just another passage. Based on the text, what challenge do humans sometimes experience? Okay, so challenge, strong word, right? We got a strong word in the question. Now we are looking for things in the poem as well. Okay, thoughts in a zoo. They in their cruel traps and we in ours survey each other's rage and pass the hours, commiserating each the other's woe to mitigate his own pain's fiery glow. Man could but little proffer in exchange, save that his cages have a larger range. That lion with his lordly untamed heart has in some man his human counterpart, some lofty soul in dreams and visions wrapped, but in the stifling flesh securely trapped. So it's about traps and cages. Yeah, right. The human counterpart, things are wrapped up. Yeah. Cages. That's my dumb summary. The humans are trapped in some way. So what challenge do they experience? I guess being trapped. They cannot effectively tame certain wild animals because of a lack of compassion. Yeah, I know they talk about animals, but we're not, it is not about training the animals. It's a metaphor about how animals and humans are similar. So no, they're not training them. Lack of compassion because they don't care about the animals. This is nonsense. So hopefully you didn't pick this. B, they cannot focus on setting attainable goals because of a lack of motivation. I don't remember talking about goals. I'm talking about motivation. Seems like random ideas. They quickly become frustrated when faced with difficult tasks because of a lack of self-control. I don't think so. I don't think, again, we talked about self-control. Frustration is maybe that they're in a cage, not that they're doing some sort of task. Let's look at D rather. They have aspirations that cannot be fulfilled because of certain limitations. Is a limitation being trapped, being in a cage? Yes. Right now, I don't think they use that word limit or limitation anywhere in the passage, but this is that idea that like there's a word and then there's things that orbit that word. Maybe you call them synonyms, but more generally, it's just related words, related ideas, related concepts. And so this is very clearly the right answer because they're all orbiting this idea of being trapped like an animal in a zoo. So they have aspirations, meaning goals that they cannot fulfill because of certain limitations. The goal thing, I don't really care about. I know it's this because of the limitations thing. This is the only thing that makes sense. But here, some lofty soul in dreams and visions wrapped, but in the stifling flesh securely trapped, right? We have dreams, but it's trapped because I guess we're limited by our bodies. I don't even know. I don't care. The point is the idea of a trap keeps coming up. Main ideas are repeated ideas. And with poems where we don't really have much chance of understanding things perfectly, it's good for us to just recognize what seems to keep coming up, what's repeated. That's almost certainly the main idea. And that's why we don't need to worry about the big complex things that are going on in poems. Just what's repeated. That's probably it.